repeating it. We are believing in. It's time for us to shift our mind from best in the world to best for the world. Make decisions intentional, to take decisions intentional, making decisions intentional. Make decisions intentional, to take decisions intentional, making decisions intentional. It creates a new world to mind a shift, intentionality, perceptuality, conceptuality. We are choosing to shift our mind to best for the world, best for our world. Make decisions intentional, to take decisions intentional, making decisions intentional. Make decisions intentional, to take decisions intentional, making decisions intentional.
Warmly welcome to this last session for this year's Best for the World broadcast. My name is Stellan Nordahl. I'm sitting here with Michael Cillian, and we have been engaging a whole weekend here now. 48 hours of live broadcast.
Yeah.
In the direction of Best for the World.
Best for the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been an amazing experience.
Yeah, magical, I would say. Yeah, amazing and magical. So, should we just give the audience some kind of a short... maybe not summarizing up, but maybe our...
What we take with us.
What we take with us. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Would you like to start, or should I?
Sure, I can start. Like, the theme for this year was Be the Change, and that's what we've been talking about. We've been talking about what do we do now? What is the action we do for this decade, at least? So, and there's a lot of work to be done. We can feel it, that now we have become more comfortable working from home. We've been comfortable with digital tools. We've been comfortable with a lot of sustainability talk and things like that. We of course have been in the bubble for many years, but there's a broader sense in society that now we're ready to do something. And what is it we're going to do? That's what we discussed during this year. We talked about new roles and identities. We talked about the inner transformation of us humans in various kind, from being a superhero to being adopting the skill set training of the inner development goals and things like that. And we also connected a lot to food, energy, and nature, the things that we have been talking about during the last year. Nate Hagen's podcast, The Great Simplification, changed how we see on energy as a global thing, a phenomenon.
And we also connected person with organization, with the society and the world as a whole. I would say it has been a super interesting weekend on some of the topics were very engaging also. I was almost part of, at least, because I was taking care of the technical parts so I was in the room when there was a art event called Heart and Art. So this is something I believe we could do more of, as both here in the broadcast, but also of course in society as whole. How can we connect ourselves to a broader spectrum with help of arts? So just in that case it was a meditation. Afterwards people created stuff and then shared their experience. So a wonderful and very beautiful way to how to say it, both engage in a better world, but also making it a journey of ourselves.
Yeah, of course. And that was the tagline. We borrowed the tagline from the popular TV series The Last of Us and turned it around and said, how do we become the first of us, the one who shows the way? And that was the theme and the tagline throughout all the sessions, I guess.
Yeah, and I believe it's been when I said magical, I really mean magical, because there are also, when you do this kind of stuff that we have been doing now for 48 hours, you also get it becomes a community in itself, even if it's not the only purpose. That's one of the purposes, to get people together in bringing hope to the world, and also bringing hope to themselves.
Yeah, we have like a tightly coupled network and a loosely coupled network, but we also have many people showing up in this presence for the first time, like in Friday.
Yeah, and of course, when you're watching this, or if you look into some of the videos from this weekend and also from the last 3 years, this is the fourth Best Football broadcast. We started out 2020, so don't hesitate to engage, because this is a co-created event, and we also want to show the power of co-creation.
Yeah, it doesn't stop today. It
No,
continues
no.
throughout the year. We're going to do a lot of more Be the Change events this year.
So what do you take with you from this weekend? If you should, I mean, we can of course pick a lot of things.
Yeah, but me personally,
Yeah.
of course, the session I did with Sten on roles and identities is something I've been talking about and thinking about a long while, but I felt like some next steps, conversations around that, and also the conversation with Bertola and Christiana about what is the next step of the hybrid and village and the future village. What is it we do there? How can we have either a person or maybe a AI role play non-human stakeholders in all the affairs we have to get in order this decade. And also, like the last conversation with Fredrik Lindekron I did on IDGs, we went into what is the new role of village elders. We can see that in France, a demonstration, people are mad because they're raising their retirement age. But shouldn't we do the other way around? Lower their retirement age and make the last fruitful years of every citizen become a village elder, so they can bring wisdom and companionship and belonging to all other people, so that we don't put them away.
Beautiful. Yeah. I've also had some fantastic conversation. It started out day one with when we say 48 hours, it's actually 3 days more or less, because we started out this Friday and the whole 24 hours yesterday, and today we have been going on since forever, it seems like, when I'm thinking back. But what I was pointing at was not the time itself. It was more when you're in a conversation that really matters. And I've been into some of those this weekend, not all of them, because there have been a lot of people having wonderful conversations, but the ones that I was part of, for instance, one with Motas Trobeck, who has also been helping us out here today with everything around. I mean, this is a small setup, but it still needs technical support for people who are streaming or wanting to have conversations, and you should also be able to focus on the conversations and the dialogues or whatever you do. And we have also had several of those broadcasts that have had special setups, so we needed to rearrange, and he helped out, and also everything like cooking food and stuff like that. So it was a super
and
interesting.
an Earth Hour, of course.
Yeah. An Earth Hour, definitely Earth Hour, and those conversations weren't broadcasted because it was during the Earth Hour itself.
Yeah.
So we
had
shut down everything here.
Yeah, and had some amazing dinner and conversation around Earth Hour. So that was only for us, but you're welcome next year to join in.
Yeah. Physically.
If you want to join in on the fun.
And also invite others maybe to your home, or to meet up somewhere and have those conversations together, and use this broadcast as an inspiration for those dialogues.
Yeah.
So I'm also thinking of, I had a wonderful conversation this afternoon up in my tree house here.
Yeah.
This was the second broadcast from the treehouse called Treehouse Talks.
Treehouse Talks. It's not like The Simpsons, the Treehouse of Horror. This is the
treehouse.
The Treehouse of Belonging. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe it is. And the first conversation I had there was, I think, 2 years ago with Roland Gudinge. And then at that point we were talking about the tree metaphor as a way of organizing and so on. And now I had Marcel again, and we were talking about nature as as a source for development, and how we can choose to see ourselves as part of nature.
Yeah.
And I was actually in an almost similar conversation, just other words, earlier today with Sanna Rodelius about life affirming setups and regenerative leadership. So that's when I was engaged in those conversations. But I also seen people here coming in, sitting here, sitting at the table over here, or this morning it was a wonderful monologue by Simon Lundegard. He was here and
the time travel part, the surprising time travel.
Yeah. So please look into that. I think it was called You Matter.
You Matter. Yeah. You do.
Yeah, you definitely do. So this theme being the change, I really feel that I am the change I want to see in the world. How do you express the theme connecting to where you are in life right now?
Yeah, there is so much need to build a better society, and in that part I have to be a positive role model. Despite everything that happens to me in my personal life, I have to be the person I want to be in that. So I'm not succumb to that. I am the change of positivity going forward.
Yeah. And also when there is things going on in the world which definitely aren't bright when you focus on them, but then you have to see the light within it.
Yeah.
You have to find it and amplify it and also
and showcase it to others.
Showcase it to others. That's right. So wonderful put. So this afternoon I was also on a small trip out.
You've been all over the place.
And that also made me think of how easy it is today to do this kind of stuff, and maybe we should engage even more to have more small setups like this. And
what we're waiting for now is the tutorial by Stellan. How do you do this? Because now you have the expertise of how to set up this.
Yeah, that's right. We have
a small YouTube tutorial. How do you set up your studio to do more things like this? Because we need more people doing it. It can't just be us.
No. And we are also invited to carry the torch. So if you're interested in hosting such an event, maybe a whole day or a whole weekend, we can help you to set it up. And we have also created the framework for it. There is a structure for co-creation. There's a web page, bestfather.world. We stream to YouTube, and we also encourage you to bring the torch with you, and if you want to set up such a event, we will help you to do it. So just give us a call or write an email or whatever, and we will help out. So let's see if we see each other here next year. We don't know yet, but somewhere
we will see you out there this year. And the day is not over. I'm going home now to Halmstad, and I'm gonna participate in an online wisdom gym. So you're very welcome to join that. Just DM me and you'll get the Zoom link. So 9 o'clock Swedish time tonight. Now that we're all summertime all over the world, it should be easy to figure out. But so if you want to join the wisdom gym tonight, we continue this. We're not quitting just because we're shutting down here.
That is just because I need my house back.
Yeah, of course.
And again, a wonderful weekend, and both magical and what was amazing. You said amazing, and also how what happens when people get together and create stuff together. I'm so amazed about what really lies within, just underneath the surface, and when it comes out, it's very beautiful. Anything else before we close down this?
No, I love to see more of you online or in person doing more things like that. So we're here to help, and we're here to inspire, and we can do what we do, and we hopefully will inspire you to do what you do.
So take care. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
We are creating the world we're now living in. We are competing in. We are repeating in. We are believing in. It's time for us to shift our mind from best in the world to best for the world. Make decisions intentional, to take decisions intentional, making decisions intentional. Make decisions intentional, to take decisions intentional, making decisions intentional. It creates a new world to mind a shift, intentionality, perceptuality, conceptuality. We are choosing to shift our mind to best for the world, best for our world. Make decisions intentional, to take decisions intentional, making decisions intentional. Make decisions intentional, to take decisions intentional, making decisions intentional.